So today we're going to be looking at the finished God Phoenix 2 model from Battle of the Planets, or Gatchaman in the original version, and this was the Academy kit I got a while ago. So I finished it, so we're going to have a look at it. Let's just move the box lid a bit more light. So this is the God Phoenix in its birdie form. Look at her face. It's a really good looking kit. Minimum build up really. Most of it's in colour. I did paint the white parts so that I could do a bit of sort of weathering on it, and you get lots and lots of different options. So let's have a look at the crew first. So you get tiny, and I mean absolutely tiny. Let me get a ruler. So less than an inch tall little figures. So you get, let's have a look, see if I can actually zoom in. So you get Princess. You even get little stickers to put on their belts. You get the lead guy. Was his name Mark, or was Mark the bad one? Jason or Mark, whichever one it is. Someone will tell me. You get a little figure of him with his cape on. Well, with his cape on, not with the cape on. That would be weird. There's the moody one. I think it was Jason, wasn't it? I think Mark was the nice one. Then you got Tiny, the hilariously named fat guy. Always liked him, as I was quite a podgy kid myself, so I always liked Tiny. And then Keyup, little tiny Keyup. And you get all their craft as well, but the craft are all in little hangers and bays on the model, which we'll have a look at. You get various extras with it, which we can show. Let's move these little figures out of the way, otherwise I will destroy them. They're tiny. Well, Tiny's tiny. Okay, so the first thing to notice is this stand. This is an amazing stand. As you can see, it's got a nice light gathering acrylic cover and a big red button, and we know what we want to do with big red buttons, don't we? We push them, and basically what this does is switches some LEDs on. So you can see you've got the engines light up, I think. And then also, this is brilliant, so there's a hanger in here, and to get at it, this folds up. Look at that. Got a little imitation sort of pistons and that. And then this one, you got tiny little fighter plane. I'm gonna have to get my tweezers to get it out. So I'll put it down, we'll look at that in a second. So you get this, and this is where some of the lights are, you see? It lights up. Little hanger bay detail. And then there's also lights in the side, and this is where the other hangers are. So these, actually, the wings also fold up. And there's, you can see the hanger bay, so that's another craft in there. These do come off, so you can just remove these if you want to get a better look. And then in this one, let's get him out. There's another little craft. We'll look at the craft in a second. Then on the other side, you've got another hanger. So this folds up. You can see it's Princess's bikes in there. Get it out. And then you can see again, it's all lit up. So if I turn the lights off, dark hanger, lit up hanger. That's clever, isn't it? The wings fold up as well, so you got positions like that for them, and it's all sort of spring loaded as well. And then on the top you've got the second to last hanger bay, and then this opens up. Quite tricky to do it one-handed. So this pops up, and then in there you've got a little tank. And it's on a spring-loaded lift. Let me just move it. Yeah, look. Loaded left. Amazing. And that just closes. And then the final hanger bay is right at the back here. And this flips down. And then inside, there's no light in this one, sadly. But inside you've got, I think this is Keop's little plane. So let's have a look at the vehicles and then we'll come back and have a look at the other options. So you've got this one, which is a green tank. I think this was Tiny's G5. Then I think this was Keop's little hover thing. Let me know if we're wrong. I think this must have been Mark or Jason's lead guy. And then you've got tiny little motorcycle. Those princesses. And then you got the other guy. I think this was the bad guy's one. It's like a little racing car. It's a long time since I've seen it. And then you get various other options to show up. So let's do the first option. The other thing about this is, let me show you when this comes off. Let me just take it off. I'll need both hands to do it. Okay, so it comes off the stand and there's power terminals in there. So all the batteries are kept in the stand with the power switch, and then there's terminals on the bottom. So you don't have to sort of mess about with wires or anything like that. It's so well produced. So what the first option we've got is landing gear down. So you got landing gear up. You do get covers to put over these, but let me pop the landing gear on. Let me push that out of the way and we'll have a look. Let's close the lift down. Easier said than done, one-handed. So you can see you've got full landing gear. That just slots in nicely. So it can, if you don't want to sit it on the stand, you can sit it on the base like that. You also get missiles to go on the side, so let's put them on. Simulated launching missiles. Look quite good. I don't know where the missile, because look at the length of the missile and the bit it comes out of. I don't know how that quite works. But yeah, so you get launching missiles. And then the final bit is you get the Phoenix effect put on it. So let's have a look at that. Oh, one thing I forgot, you also get, for the two vehicles in the hangars, you get two sort of parts to look like it's being winched out. So you get one for that ship and one for the motorcycle. Goes on the other side. So lots of options. Let's do the Phoenix part. I'm not sure on the flame effects. I mean, it's a nice addition. It looks a bit silly. But again, quite a nice addition. They just clip on and off. So let's pop them all back together and we'll come to a conclusion. So all in all, this is an absolutely amazing kit. I would like to get the first Phoenix as well, but that seems to be going for a bit silly money at the moment. But yeah, this had the LED kit with it. I think I paid about 45 quid, something like that, which I think is absolutely amazing for this style of kit. So easy to go together, so well planned out, great mechanics on it for doing all the action features. I mean, you might think it's a little bit toy-like, but I quite like that. You get the crew and their craft, which is amazing. You get lots of options with it. So yeah, I would highly recommend this kit. Fabulous build, really enjoyable after doing some real sort of dogs of kits recently. It's nice to see one that's actually made to go together. You also get, so I've used stickers, but you also get a big sheet of transfers as well if you want to do water slide transfers on it, which I might replace the stickers because they do tend to, as it's hot here, peel off a little bit. So I might redo them, but using a water slide. But yeah, great fun. If you want to see more kits like this, then please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. And if you've got the original Phoenix, let me know, and I would like to see some photos of it. It would look good, I think. But thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. So from me and the Gatchaman crew, thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.